Hello my dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. As in previous class, we have discussed about the quadrilateral exercise 4.1, in that up to 5th problem. So before going to the 6th problem, just we will solve once our homework answers of previous class. So you can observe the first question. Sum of the angles of quadrilateral is the total angle. Sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral. So you know that in quadrilateral there are 4 sides, or you have to solve for that. The sum of the angles is equal to 360 degree. Then formula for the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral they have given. Yes. So general formula you have to write, that is n minus 2 into 180, but here they have given the quadrilateral, so it is 4 minus 2 into 180. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 into 180, that is 360 degree. So be careful with the problems if it is a quadrilateral, pentagonal, hexagonal, and if it is a angle sum property of a polygonal they have given, means then you have to use the general formula, that is n minus 2 into 180. And again I have told you to write formula for the this one, the interior angles of a triangle, which is equal to 180 degree. And define convex and concave quadrilateral. Give an example. This convex and concave quadrilateral I have explained in a previous class, that is first introduction class. Did you observe that one? And even in previous class we have discussed how to convert a convex quadrilateral and concave, what is the difference between those two, that we have studied. So convex quadrilateral is nothing but which has the diagonals inside the quadrilateral, and concave means the outside. If the diagonal formed is outside, that quadrilaterals are concave quadrilateral. Answer, yes, this one. A portion of no portion of diagonals is outside, that means inside the, if the diagonals formed are inside, that are called as convex quadrilateral. If the diagonal formed is outside, that is called as concave quadrilateral. So this is about third question. Okay, then fourth one, apply angle sum property of a quadrilateral or polygonals. So that means this one is the quadrilateral, these are the polygons having sides. So side they have given, you have to use the formula n minus 2 into 180 for every step. So 4 minus 2 into 180, which is equal to 2 into 180. 2 into 180 is, it is 360 degree. So for 5 it is n minus 2 into 180. So n minus 2 means 5 minus 2 into 180, that is 3 into 180. So 3 zeros are 0, 3 eights are 24. So 3 ones are 3, 4, 5, 540. Then it is 7, 7 minus 2 into 180. So 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 into 180. So 5 zeros are 0. So 40, 5 8s are 40 and 5 1s are 5. 5 plus 4, it is 900. So these are the answers of previous homework question. Okay. So let's move towards our today's concept exercise 4.1, in that 6th problem. Okay, you can observe what they have given. You have to find the angle and measure x in the following figure. So they have you have to find, that means you have to find the angles, means you have to apply the angle sum property here. From that you have to find the x value. So one of the angle they have not given, that they have given as the x. So you have to find the value of the x from this one. Okay, if the question is given like find the value of x from the figure, means you have to use the angle sum property. And even as they have given angle measure, or they may give find the one of the angle. So like that questions may get changed. Okay, so be careful with those things. Just solve the first one. Draw the diagrams properly from the pencil by using scale. Okay, so draw it properly. The diagrams you have to draw properly. So here you can observe the first problem, as they have given angle 50 degree, 130 degree, 120 degree and x. So you have to find the value of x here, and observe that it is a quadrilateral. It has a 4 sides. If the diagram has 4 sides, means it is a quadrilateral. If you don't know, then use the formula n minus 2 into 180 degree. It is the angle sum property of a polygonal. Yes. So n minus 2 means how many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 minus 2 into 180. So use the bracket. 4 minus 2 means 2 into 180. So which is equal to 360 degrees. So we know that sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. Now apply that one. Angle sum property. Apply angle sum property, or you can write in the bracket. Okay. So 50, all the angles, sum of the angles, interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree, which is the angle sum property. So 50 plus 130 degree plus of 120 degree plus of x, which is equal to 360 degree. So 130 plus 120, that is 100, 200, 230, 250. 250 plus 50, it is 300. So 300 plus of x is equal to 360. From this we want the value of x, yes. So we will keep x here, and this term, this 300, we will take to the right hand side, as it is a positive. If it comes to the right hand side, it will become negative. So 360 minus of 300 degree. So x is equal to 360 minus 300, that is 60 degree. So x value is 60 degree. Don't forget to write the degrees. Okay. So this is our first answer. Then second one, as you can observe the second diagram, here they have given, observe the angles. Okay. First one is x plus of 70 degree, and another one is 60 degree, and here they have not given the angle, but you can observe that it is perpendicular, and they have given a 90 degree angle. This mark shows that a 90 degree angle, that is the right angle. So if it is a 90 degree angle, you know that in any straight line, if it is divided by the angles, if another line is there, there are two angles formed. Yes, there are two, sum of the two angles always equal to 80 degree. For example, you consider this one as a x and this one as a y. X plus y is equal to 180 degree. Always in a straight line, if the angles are divided, sum of the all angles is equal to 180 degree, it will form. Okay. So here you can observe it is a straight line. In that one perpendicular line is there. Why I am saying perpendicular line? Because it is a 90 degree angle. Okay. And if it is a 90, one angle is 90, then other, how can you do that one? So x plus y is equal to 180. One angle you know 90 degree, plus of y is equal to 180 degree. Y is equal to 180 minus 90 degree. Y is equal to 90 degree. That means another angle is 90. So 90 plus 90 is 180. So this we can say another is also 90 degree. So if it is a 90, then we can apply. Yes. So that first we will write the angle of this. Angle of this one is, we will give some name for this. So just otherwise here only we will write just 90 degree. Why we have written 90 degree? Because it is a linear pair or in a straight line. The angle formed in a straight line. So now we know that in a quadrilateral. So here only we have solved. No need to solve again. Okay. So in a quadrilateral, sum of the angles is equal to 360 degree. So x plus 70 plus 60 degree plus of 90 degree. So 90 degree equal to 360 degree. We have to give reason, yes, why we have written sum of the angles is equal to 360 degree. Here we have solved. If you have solved this one, then it is fine. No need to write the reason. But here we have not solved this. So we have to give reason here. So on which basis you have written sum of the angles is equal to 360? Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. Now 70 plus 60, 120, 130. 130 plus of 90. So it is 220. So x plus of 220 degree, which is equal to 360 degree. We want the x value. So for that, x is equal to 360. As it is a positive, if it comes to the right hand side, it will become minus 220 degree. So 360 minus 220 degree. 0 minus 0, 0. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So x is equal to 140 degree. So this is our second problem, that is B answer. Let's move towards third one. So now observe the third problem. Here they have given polygonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is pentagonal. Then so from here you have to find the x value. So to find the x value, we want the interior angles. Inside this we want the angles. Yes, so one is given 30, another one is x, another one is x, and here we don't know the angles, but they have given the angle outside. Yes, so is it possible to find this angle? Definitely, because as it is a straight line, some of the angles by the linear pair or a straight line angles, we can find these angles. Yes, if you find these angles, then some of the angles inside this we can calculate. So for that, first we have to find some of the angles inside this pentagonal is equal to how much. So how you will solve that one? By using the angle sum property. So n minus 2 into 180 degree. So how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 degree. So 3 zeros are 0. 8 3s are 24. Then 2 carry over. 3 1s are 3. So it is 540 degree. So that means sum of the angles, interior angles, is equal to 540 degree. So from that we want these two angles. Yes, so we'll consider this one as A and this one as B. So from this we will find, so just A plus of 70 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Why you wrote this one? You have to write the reason in a straight angle, or whenever there is a pair, just write it as linear pair. Linear pair, because in a straight line, if the angles are divided into two parts, there are two angles, means sum of the two angles in a straight line is called as a linear pair. Okay, so when there are two angles are there, that time you can write linear pair. If in case of like there is a straight line, in that three angles are formed. One is this one, this one, this one, this one, 4 angles here. Okay, then that time you can't write as a linear pair. That time you have to write the reason as straight line, in the angle formed in a straight line. But here there are only two angles are there, so pair means there is a one pair, so linear pair. So from this we want A value. So A is equal to 180 degree minus of 70. So A is equal to 110 degree. So we got this value. Again we want B value. Yes, so for that also we will solve. That is B plus of how much it is? 60 degree, 60, which is equal to 180 degree. Reason, without reason it is not valid, so you have to mention reason. Okay, so linear pair. So why we wrote B plus of 60 is equal to 180 degree? Because it is the linear pair, the angle formed in a linear pair. So we want the B value, that is 180 minus of 60 degree, 180 minus 60 degree. So B is equal to, it is 180 minus 60, 120 degree. So we got now A and B value. That means in the diagram we got A and B. We have x and x as these are equal to each other, and this one is a 30 degree. Now we can apply the angle sum property of a pentagonal. Yes, so what is that? So sum of the interior angles is equal to 540 degree. So sum of the angles means first one is 30 plus 30 degree plus x plus of A. Plus of A we have found, that is 110 degree, plus of B, that is 120 degree. So all angles over 1 2 3 4 5, so 2 4 5, so which is equal to how much we have solved? That is 540 degree. So if it is 540 degree, then solve it for, so 110 and 120, 100 100, 200, 220, 230 and 260. So x plus x, 2x, 260, which is equal to 540 degree. So we want the 2x, x value. So it is 540 minus of 260. So where I will write, so I'll write here only, you can write properly, okay, because I have drawn diagram here, so there is no place for me. So it is 540 minus 260, 0 minus 0, 2x is equal to 0 minus 0, 14 minus 6, 1 will be carry over here. So 14 minus 6, 8. So here 4 minus 2, it is 2. So x is equal to, we want the x value as, so 280 degree divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2 fours are 8, 0. X is equal to 140 degree. So x value we got as 140 degree. This is a C, third problem. Just move it towards fourth one. Now the fourth problem. So in fourth problem you can observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 sides they have given and all the sides are equal, and even they have given one side as the x and other. You know that if all the sides are equal, then all the angles are also equal to each other. Yes, so you have studied this one. This we can say as a regular pentagonal. So if in question, if at all the sides has given and one angle is given as a x, means other angles also will become x. Or if one angle is 50 degree like that they have given, means all the angles will become 50, because all the sides are equal and angles will become equal to each other. So this thing you have to remember. But in reader they have given the x, means all the sides they have given x. If at all they have given only one side as x, means even though that time all the sides will become equal to each other, all the angles will become equal to each other, because all the sides are equal. So now we will solve for this. For this, what you want first, so as all the sides are equal, the formula n minus 2 into 180 degree. So how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. So 5 minus 2 into 180 degree, that is 3 into 180 degree. So 3 into 180 degree is 540 degree. So now from this we have to find sum of the angles is equal to 540. So now you get 540, that means sum of the angles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So x plus x plus x plus x plus x. There are 5 angles which is equal to 540 degree. That means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 5x is equal to 540 degree. We want the x value, so x is equal to 540. As it is a multiple, if it comes to the right hand side, it will divide the term. So it is 5. Then 5 ones are 5, and here 5 ones are 5 means it will become, now the remainder becomes 0. Yes. Now you have to take the another number, but 4 will not come in a 5 table. So that time you have to take it as, if you want the second number, means you have to take the 0. Yes. So then it is 5 8s are 40 degree. If you don't know to divide like this, just divide 540 by 5. So 5 ones are 5. So 5 minus 5, it is 0. So you have to take this number 4. In 5 table 4 will not come. So you want another 0 to take this one. So to take the 0 you have to put here also. Then 5 8s are 40. So this will be the 108 will be the your answer. So x is equal to 108 degree. So this is our fourth problem. In sixth exercise 4.1 in sixth, 1 2 3 4. The fourth problem we have solved. Just move it towards our seventh one. So in seventh problem you observe they have given one figure. In that, observe the angles. What you have to find? You have to find the value of x plus y plus z. So for that you want the value of x, you want the value of y, you want the value of z. So where they have given, this is x, y and z, and it is not inside, it is outside. And we don't know these values. These values we have to find first. Then we have to add the values. We should get the answer which is equal to we should get. And first thing, observe what they have given. They have given the angle, this one and this one. Is it possible to find? First observe these two. Is it possible to find the x value from this? Yes, because it is a straight line and there is an angle formed as it is a 90 degree. plus of, we know that it is a linear pair or it is in a straight line, so sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree. Yes, so if it is a 180 degree, then we can find the angle from here only. So just we can write it down, that one. And even you can observe it is a z plus of 30 degree. So it is a linear pair, it is forming linear pair because it is a straight line and one is a line crossing here. So that means sum of the angles is equal to 180 degrees. So we can apply linear pair problem here, theorem here. Now you can observe here there is another straight line and there is the angle form, sum of the two angles. But here y also we don't know, another angle also we don't know. We have to find this one. Is it any other method is there to find this angle? Yes, because it is forming a triangle. Yes, so if it is forming a triangle, sum of the angles in a triangle, we have studied in a previous class, the sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree. You know this one and these two. Is it possible to find this one? Yes, of course, by applying the angle sum property. So all this we will apply and solve. Okay, first we will solve for the which one we will solve? Linear pair we will solve. So 90 plus of 90 degree plus of x is equal to 180 degree. As I told you, if you are writing, you have to write the reason because it is a linear pair. Okay, so from this you want the value of x. So x is equal to 180 degree minus of 90. So why it came minus 90? As it is a positive, if it comes to the right hand side it will become negative. 180 minus 90 degree, the x will be 90 degree. So we got x value. Again we will solve for this one because we want z value from here. So 30 plus of 30 degree plus of z, which is equal to 180 degree. Why you wrote this one? Because it depends on linear pair. So linear pair, due to the linear pair we can write this one like this. So z is equal to 180 degree minus of 30 degree. So z is equal to 180 minus 30 is 150 degree. Yes, so if it is 150 degree, then now we got x and y, x and z value. We want y also. For that we want this angle. So we'll find this angle. Just to consider this angle as A, we will consider. Otherwise there is another method. Okay, so there is another method to solve if there is any triangle. So if there is any triangle which is extended by one side, and the angle is formed here. Yes, so this is called as an exterior angle. So interior means inside, exterior means outside. Okay, the angle formed outside the triangle, exterior angle. And now the interior opposite means this is the angle related to this, it is adjacent. This angle is nearer to this. For this, which is the opposite, which is the cross. So these are the two opposite angles. So this is the exterior angle property. It says that the sum of the opposite angles are equal to the exterior angles. Listen the word, sum of the interior opposite angles is equal to the exterior angles. So if this angle is, you consider as just consider as A, this one as a B and C. According to the exterior angle theorem, what it says, exterior angle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angles, so B plus of C. So like this exterior angle theorem, that also we can apply here because y is equal to 30 plus of 90. We can apply that also. That is similar. Okay, so as you have not studied exterior angle, so don't worry about this. Just you must and should know because it will come afterwards. So it is the exterior angle property. And here, as we previously I explained this one as sum of the angles is equal to 180 degrees. So we'll solve for that only. A plus 30 degree plus of 90 degree, which is equal to 180 degree, because angle sum property of a triangle, So if you are solving by the exterior angle method, then you have to write y is equal to 90 plus 30, which in bracket you have to write by exterior angle theorem. So 90 plus 30, 100, 120. A is equal to A plus of 120, which is equal to 180 degree. So we want the value of A, 180 degree, minus of 120. As it is a plus, if it comes to the right hand side, it will become negative. 180 minus 120. So that is A is equal to 60 degree. So this, if you apply here also in a exterior angle theorem, you will get same answer. So what is that? Y is equal to, so Y is equal to 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30. So it is Y is equal to 120 degree. This is 120 degree. Here we got A value, not Y value. Yes. So we want Y value, means we have to find by the linear pair. That is A plus Y is equal to 180 degree by linear pair. So by linear pair. So A is 60 degree plus of Y, which is equal to 180 degree. You have not observed. So Y is equal to 180 degree minus of 60 degree. So 180 minus 60 degree will be, it is 120 degree. So we got the Y value as 120 degree. Z value is 150 and X is equal to, you can observe by exterior theorem also we will get the same answer. So here what we have did, we have considered a triangle. From that sum of the angles is equal to 180. We have found there one angle we want here, so that's why we have considered that one as the A, and we got the answer for A. From that we found A plus Y is equal to 180 degree. From that we will get the Y value. So X is equal to 90, Y is equal to 120 and Z value is 150 degree. So this one our 7th problem, and one is remaining, that we will solve in next class, and we will continue the exercise in next class. And till Saturday, whatever it will finish, that will be there in your examination. So prepare well, practice the problems and just solve properly, and whatever you are solving today, your notes, write neatly the notes and send it to me.